Box or the scissors?
The box, yeah.
What do you think of the scissors?
I think it's a lot more difficult to work.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I'm more of a whatever's comfortable for you. You know, I start teaching about working the plate or whatnot. My biggest thing is just trying to get your head in the same spot. The other stuff,
Power slot guy?
I try to, over exaggerate it, yeah.
Yeah, we did some work with Mark Laton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about in the slot where you can get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of concussion
The head
work.
blows.
Yeah.
You got all eyes on you.
But you don't let it go very long.
No.
That's the thing. We didn't talk about it, but I think that's the biggest thing between professionals and amateur umpires is that they have a tendency to let that go and then it gets under control.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't reel it in.
Mm-hmm.
You should just, and I think that's somebody's personality. You know, how do you they had the warning when you take the card out,
Mm-hmm.
write it down. Usually it's a pretty good indicator. So,
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is who wants to get yelled at the entire game? You shut it down the first couple innings and you can actually enjoy working, but it's not fun when they're screaming at you the entire game. In your way a little bit. If I can have a guy sliding at me, that's how I want to take the play. Because think about it like a play at third base or a play at the plate or a guy going back into first base. We always take him where he's sliding at us. And then you just adjust one way or another. Like there, you got everything in front of you. You got the ball, the runner, and the fielder, everything coming at you.
So you'd rather see him somewhere than where he was?
I think he was in the perfect spot. Like the thing that I look for on that is I always try to get the guy sliding at me and then the fielder's inside hip,
okay,
whichever way he's going to bring the tag to. So if the throw's over here, if you're the second base umpire, the throw's here, in order for me to tag him, I'm going to have to bring the glove back this way.
Yep.
So I always try to get off of that inside hip where the glove's going to come down, or if I'm on this side catching it and the guy's sliding in, now this is my inside hip, I'm going to, so I would try to be off of that hip,
Makes sense.
you know?
Yeah. Makes sense.
And like what Darren's telling him here, a lot of times, for some reason, guys want to start so far deep back here. To me, there's no benefit of it. And this is kind of Joe West's big rule. Like the first knotty problem that you can have out here are the middle infielders, short hops to their feet. You know, and the further back I am, you get a short hop to your feet, I have no idea. You know, I can get closer. And as far as covering fly balls and stuff, you're not really improving your angle. The only thing you're doing is getting in the TV shot showing, hey, I'm hustling,
Right.
you know, which.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
And the other big thing, like with the catch, no catch responsibilities, I always try to stay inside of the second baseman, or when you're working on that side, inside of the shortstop, because what you don't want to have happen is, say like the second base, you're my second baseman and I'm working off of this one. Now you dive this way for a line drive. Now I've got to pass that catch, no catch to the third base guy, who's looking all the way across, where if I simply start here, now the worst case you dive that way, my first base guy's got a lot better look at it, you know.
College level, you know, how the velocity. We went to the flat seam ball, okay, which really, all the offensive categories just skyrocket, home runs and everything. But the velocity of the baseball,
A lot harder.
You know, 90 miles. We're seeing it in Omaha. We're seeing it at 90, 95, 93 continually. And that's pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
But the ball, there's no big breaks anymore.
You don't get those high laces that they can.
It takes time.
Yeah, it is.
It takes time.
Time and a lot of luck, you know, being in the right place at the right time.
Well, some of the guys now too, aren't they getting called up for a few games here and there, like vacation time, injury, and etc.
Like Gabe, I don't know where Gabe over there. He's got the hoodie on and the like gray sweatpants on. He's one of our up and down guys, but he's more or less an up guy. You know, I mean, he may have worked a handful of games in AAA, but a majority of the year he's up.
It's hard to kind of go back down.
Oh yeah. It's two different worlds. I mean, that was always the big bummer. You know, you go from working in Chicago, a big city, and you got a car service, to going to Des Moines and you're in the minivan.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
You know, the neat thing here too is you've got a lot of umpires that work a pretty good level of baseball. Okay. And you got you guys out here, you know, instructing, which is pretty.
This is a very unique camp.
It is.
For the reason that.
Very novel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, most camps that you go to, you're starting off with, okay, we got to put a foundation on this house.
Yeah.
You know, where these guys, it's nice. You can talk about the advanced stuff. You don't have to go over the basic 101 stuff. I mean, now you can start getting into the art and the science behind the umpiring, you know?
Teachers, I mean, you guys are the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're the professionals. I mean, it's not driven by, you know, another college umpire.
Right.
You know, it's driven by you guys and your prowess to instruct and to help these guys. I mean, I look at it at my level, as I look at, we're always looking at, you know, are guys able to work for me? You know, do they understand this? You know, do you put a guy in postseason who's never, you know, because we've had situations where we've had, you know, screw ups because they're not used to format.
Right.
They don't
right.